Hello, welcome back to Evaluate and Repair, or welcome to the channel if you're new here. Uh, what I got for you today is this is actually a retake of introduction. I had done this earlier, but the video came out bad, had some audio issues. So what we got is, if you remember this Kia here that we had the issue with a deer. My grandson hit a deer with his Kia and took out the front end. I'll put a couple pictures of up here. I'll put a couple of pictures or clips of it from the other videos, just to bring you on board if you're not familiar with it. All right, from this angle it don't look too bad because it's all the front end here. Dented hood, the grill's cracked, but as you come around to this side, we got all kinds of issues here. We got, if you look here, I believe this is a radiator support. It's busted. The hood, like I said, the bumper, I don't know how much damage is underneath there. The headlight, of course, and the door. We ended up taking the front end of this Kia off. Yeah, we priced all the parts that we needed for this front end. The hood, the fender, the door, the radiator support, all the little brackets that got bent up, the bumper. The price ended up coming up pretty, not really bad, but I mean, he had $1,000 budget. So we looked it up on Rock Auto, found all the parts for like under $800. It was 700 something. But what ended up happening after we priced all the parts was it came out to like almost $3,000, 2,500 to $3,000, something like that, with the shipping costs from Rock Auto. So we ended up looking around and we ended up finding a parts car for $1,000. Here's a quick look at the donor car, so you can see what it looked like when we picked up. As you'll see, the car is in pretty nice shape. The problem with the car was it had a blown engine, so we got this for $1,000, and it provided all the parts that we needed. Okay, so inside the fender here, we have a few things. Got another one of those little push locks. You could take this whole fender piece out if you want, this inner, which I might do. But there's a couple bolts underneath right here. I think they're 10 millimeter. Take all this off. And when you get all this loose, this should lift and pop off, but I always have issues with it. So I'm hoping it goes good, because once you break it, you break it. So, all right. I don't know if I can film this or not. I'm going to try. Okay, this one here, I'm going to have to hold the outer ring to get this one out. But there it goes. I took one out back here too, but my camera wasn't on. But it's the same thing, so no big deal. Didn't miss nothing. Trick is trying to hold that outer ring from spinning, and that helps you get this thing off. We got one there. I'm going to pop this out of here. Yeah, I'm going to have to take that bottom bolt out. There is a 10 millimeter right under here that you got to take out. And then all across the bottom, you'll have a few of them too. And I don't know if I can get that on film. I'm going to try it. I think on the other car it's good though. I'm not too worried about that. This should be able to push up and pop that. Alright. Get this over here. What we're going to try to do is we're going to push up and try to pop that off of there. I might have too much stuff attached yet, but I'm just going to try it. Might be something right here that's holding it. Okay, we got a screw right here that's got to come out. So that's like right up under at the seam here. It's right inside that seam. So I'm going to take that out. Okay, should be able to just lift and pop that now. Like that. There we go. Yeah, we'll get all the hardware off the bottom here that I can. Okay, so pretty much the rest of that's going to be same as this side as on the other side. I still got to come up to the top here and get that front end and all that off, but I want to get the spare tire and put it on here so that I could lower this back down and work easier. But I'll come back when I get everything to the point where I'm ready to drop it. Okay, as you can see, I already got the headlight assembly out. Right here on the inside, there's a 10mm bolt that goes through. I wasn't aware of that, so I had to find that and got that out. And then the whole light slips out. Then you have these clips holding your bumper. You got to watch this one here so that it doesn't break off. And this should just slide out. And you also got the same thing where you have to lift up on this side to pop this loose. And I believe I have everything loose and ready to go. But you saw me pop it on the other side. And then it should come off. So let's see what happens. Let's see if this front end comes off all right. Okay, the trick to that one is to push down and push up. See if we can finesse it a little bit here without breaking. There we go. She is. I want something a little bit under the bottom here. We got those couple clips that didn't want to come out. Nippers here. Maybe I'll just cut them out and buy new ones, I guess. There it is. Okay, we're now down to radiator support, which I need because the other one is busted on the other side. I don't think I need the hood latch or anything like that. So this part I don't know every detail about to get it off, but we'll figure it out. Looks like a few bolts here. Okay, yeah, just gonna have to figure this one out. Gonna take these bolts here. A couple bolts here got to come off on both sides. Don't know if I gotta get someone to drain this radiator for me or not. By radiator, I mean the AC. I'm not sure if they're AC lines or trans lines. They're AC, it looks like. To the condenser, yep. So I'm not sure. Hopefully I can get around that without opening it up. so far, it looks like we got a bolt holding here, holding this clip on for the bumper support. 10mm bolts here, a couple 10mm bolts here and here. And it looks like we're going to have to take these bolts out here. Not sure what that is. It might just be an alignment stud, but looks like we'll have to take these bolts out here. I think that's alignment stud there. I'm not really seeing much else for the radiator support, but I'm sure there's plenty more that I'm missing. Alright, we're going to let that drain and come back to it. Okay, we took a little bit of a break, but we're back. We're going to try to finish up. We left the radiator drain a little bit. So we're going to try to get this radiator out of here, and I think I can get that support out. Looks like I can get the condenser to fit right through the radiator support, so that shouldn't be a problem. So let's see what we get done here. I don't know how much time I got. I got to be somewhere, so let me see what I can get done here. It's really not going to be a whole lot to see. we got these screws to take out yet. Got a cover here that's got to come off, and here, and still got to get the radiator hose off of it. But this is the fan holding the fan in, so we're going to take them out first. Down in here you have trans cooler lines. We'll have to take them off. And there's one there. I hope you can see this because I can't really see what I'm getting on camera here. So we got one here, and then one right there. I'm going to take them off. Alright, they're off. Now I got everything loose. I can't get it to pop up. I don't even care if I break that tab off, to tell you the truth. Like that. There we go. Not broke, but there we go. The condenser should be able to go right back in here, like this. And we should be able to finagle this rad support off. Of course, there's going to be a bunch of wires and all that holding it, but that's fine. We'll work on them as we go. Whew. Fun. We're loose. I think we're loose. It's off. Jeez. Okay, we're going to call it for today. I got the major part that I needed off of here, the radiator support. Still need the hood, the fender, and the door, and the rear tail light, but that's fine for now. Okay, I'm going to start by taking out the. I'm going to start by taking the 4 12mm bolts out. rod off of there. Okay, I'm going to try to take this door off by myself. Like I said, you just take these, there's 4 bolts, one there, or 2 there, and 2 on that hinge. And you have the plug that you got to disconnect. Okay, to disconnect the plug, I can't see if we're in there or not, but what we got to do to disconnect the plug is you need to pull this tab all the way up. Get a screwdriver and like pry up on it like that. See how I got the tab pulled all the way up? And this should just pull out. There you go. Now, you just got to take out the bolts for the whatever the actuator, probably for the lights, actually for the dome light, and then the door bolts. But it's going to be hard to film that and hold this, so I'm just going to come back when it's off. Okay, one thing I will say about taking the door off by yourself, it's going to be a little heavy. So if you can, it'd be good to lower the window down. I can't on this door, but I would support it in the middle, not on the corner there, but as close to the middle as you can with a floor jack to kind of balance it out. And that way you can balance it until you can get your hands on it and take it down. You're going to have to hold one hand on it while you're undoing it. The other thing I want to say about doing the door is I took the prop arm, I unbolted it, and I pushed the door shut so it would push this prop arm in. I'm calling it a prop arm because I don't know the proper term for it. But I pushed that in so that when I take the door off, if it falls or wobbles, it doesn't catch and get broke or bent. So that's something to think about too. Okay, we got the door to the point where I'm about ready to lift it off. I got one bolt holding it and I got the jack stand under it. I'm going to try to lift it off here by myself. We'll see how it goes. I'm a little leery of this myself, but right now I have no help. Not too bad. Okay, here we go. All we got is the fender yet. And all I'm really seeing on this inside here is these trim screws. So I'm not sure. I'll probably take this piece of trim off. And then the bolts should be on the inside. It's kind of weird, but there it is. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to bother filming this. Okay, it don't look like it, but I think that nut on the other side comes off that way. But then we got to take the screws off for this trim down here. Under here, there's like one right here, one there. And I'm going to have to take it out here too to get under this because this tucks under. So I'm going to have to pull this out a little bit. So I'm going to do that. So under here, there's also another bolt underneath the fender on the very bottom here. We got the one on the bottom here, right there. You got this here goofy thing. Okay, that just slides on, I see that. You got another one, you could just loosen that up and slide it off. I need the hardware, I think, so I took them out. And then across the top here, you got one there, and I think that's all of them. And of course the ones that we took out before on there. Okay, I also missed one on the fender. Right under this piece of trim here, there's one more bolt. But I have to get that out and then the fender will come off because it's just hanging by that bolt. Yeah, again, I'm gonna have to apologize for any video problems here because I could barely see the car with the sun shining here. But this is the side that we did not have to replace. Okay, with the hood, we see the lines are pretty straight. Looks good. We tried the headlights. The headlights work. Horns work. Everything looking good. Like I said, we started it. It runs. Here's the door and the fender that was replaced. Okay, so there we go. I did save the black mirror for him if he wants to swap that out. And so in the future, also save the inner door panel because as you see, car's a mess. But on that side, got black panels. This side, white panels. But we put that in the back for them, so they can swap that out anytime they want. But the car should be roadworthy and ready to go back home. Well, if you look behind me, where the Kia was sitting, you see it is gone. But it is truly gone because once we finally finished the Kia, Tyler picked it up that day. That night, the Kia was stolen. So that was the fate of the Kia. I want to thank you for watching the video. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the button and hit the bell so you get the notifications. So when a new video comes out, you know when they're out. Thanks for watching.